I just appreciate everything that you're doing, and I appreciate you for being unselfish because you don't even realize the blessings that you're about to receive. You're putting people in a different position in their life. Just by opening up and saying I wasn't going to be that selfish, you might create somebody that could create something out of this. I commend you for that, and I just want to thank you for letting me come in and almost be an apprentice to you so I can understand things from your perspective.
Me being unselfish is already paying. Just hearing you say that, man, it means a whole lot, man. I sacrificed a whole year for this shit. So
I had one guy I was looking at when I first got into attaining the knowledge to become an accurate coach. There was a guy that was like, we'll clean your credit up and then we'll get you at least 20 business credit cards. And I'm listening to him and he was claiming that he could get you 20 credit cards, lines of credit instantaneously after for your business after getting your personal credit cleaned up to get business credit. And the lies are terrible. That was another guy that was similar to, you talked about, there was another system out there where they don't white label you to gag you, to give you a gag order, and basically you can't work for anybody else in the field. But that was another company that was similar to that.
McCall? Is it the McCall? I think
that system that runs you through tiers. Yes. It was another version of the Credit Suite white label with another guy speaking behind it.
Credit Suite has been so oversold.
Yeah.
Everything. I made a video. I don't know if you saw the video about all the different steps on how to build business credit. What did you think about that video? That's Credit Suite.
Yeah, that's Credit Suite. That's Credit Suite. They built a system that basically, I'm not going to get into it, but I don't like the promises behind it. They do a lot of false promising and
And that was my main issue even with Oz. The false promises. Because if Oz told you, hey man, sign up, become a glorified, you're going to be a referral partner and you're going to make some money, there's nothing wrong with that. Just like you signed up for the agent program. I didn't lie. Hey man, you're going to send me some business and I'm going to cut you a commission. Now, if you want to learn how to do this stuff, I'll teach you how to do this stuff yourself. The promise with Oz is I'm gonna teach you how to become a business loan broker. No, you're not. You don't teach people how to do anything. The promise with majority of these people, they say that we'll clean your personal credit, then we'll get you 50 credit cards. Come on, man. Come on. Based on what? You know what I'm saying? It's just these are just marketing things. And then I remember when this credit card thing started. It used to be the pitch was we'll get you 50 to 100,000, and I think right now it's like people are talking like we'll get you 250 to 500,000.
Yeah.
These numbers are going to the extreme, and you got people like this is the thing. A lot of people selling the Credit Suite system. They're talking about we'll get you up to $500,000 in credit lines, but they're talking about like vendor lines, some accurate financial stuff, some stuff that anybody can get. Just the misinformation.
It's a lot of lies, and in order for me to accurately get my point across, and I didn't share this with you too. So I'm out of Baltimore and it's crazy out here, but at the same time, most of the people don't know about opportunities that they actually have. There's a lot of passed down through generations ideologies that there's only two ways to make money out of certain neighborhoods. But then on the other end of Baltimore, you have middle class and upper class people that look exactly the same that can make it, and it's kind of like there's a serious gap in the knowledge that people have. And my grandfather was a part of the NAACP. Colonel James R. Pennington, he was very substantial in realigning education processes outside of the regular school system to allow for impoverished neighborhoods to get a chance at a higher level of understanding. And I kind of want to pass that down through my actions of my business. Give people a chance, understand what's really true, the real opportunity, understand that you have to think a different way to get something different. Definition of insanity me is doing something the same way and expecting a different outcome. Right? So we had to train ourselves how to do everything different to expect a better outcome. And I think that's the task at hand. I want to help the underdogs. I want to help the small businesses that don't know that essentially they can utilize lines of credit to make sure that they elevate their business as long as they have the clientele and always get the income. So I think that along the lines, what you've done for me is you've given me a tool, one more tool in that notch to be able to be the ultimate consultant and come in and be like, okay, well, you got the lines of credit now. What's going to guarantee you the money that you can pay it back so that you don't go into default? Like that's my next step. But I do absolutely want a firm, and I'm going to have a firm. There's going to have to be credit coaching section. I have a business partner that's aligned with me. She's deep into project management, facilitating companies millions of dollars. It's going to be a little bit of everything put together to help these small businesses achieve better life, better income. And, you know.
I like the passion, man. It brings me, I remember when we got hit with COVID and us in the Black community, there was a lot of Black businesses that were just really lost. And, you know, there was a lot of money coming from the government. I used to wake up at 4. I had a schedule. I used to work 13, 15 hours. It was crazy. I had a call every 15 minutes. And majority of the people that I was dealing with, a lot of people in the Black community that were just unaware. So going back to what you said, I don't know if it's because a lack of knowledge, a lack of awareness, a mindset, shift, or being distracted with the distractions. There's a lot going on in these communities that you're talking about. But definitely, some of these tools, part of my passion as to why I did this. I want you to know the shit that I just showed you, I've had these for over 13 to 15 years. But I've been sitting here selfish. I've been selfish because I didn't want to show this stuff to you because I didn't want to let my secrets out. And it was in 2022, because I've been doing this since 2011. And I always try to reflect back on every single year, like, hey man, what's next? And I was thinking, like, how can I really make more money? It just came upon me, like, I need to teach people what I know. I'm saying I need to stop being selfish. I'm talking about there's no way that I can, with what I've developed, the system that I've developed, and you've seen the value in it, and I appreciate people like you that can say, dude, I've been all around and nobody's giving it to me like this. I appreciate that because I had to tell myself that, number one, stop being selfish. Number two, sit down for a year and chill the fuck out and develop this course. It took me a long time. When I'm telling you, I'm up here smoking weed, trying to come up with formulas. I'm telling you for real, because I'm like, how can I get this out of my head? Because there's no way, you know what I'm saying? Because there's just certain things that I know what I'm looking at. It's like a barber. How can I know how to cut, but how can I teach somebody how to do this that I've been doing for so long that I can look at a credit report with my eyes closed and tell you how much money I can get a client. But how can I train you how to do that? So it took a long time, and I'm so glad that I'm really touching people like yourself. I really am. The value, I'm just glad that I'm offering real value in this specific field. I've been doing this for so long, and there was a time that I looked at all the misinformation out there and I was like, man, let them people get lost. I'm gonna come over here. But it's like, it was a selfish thought, and I was like, nah, people are getting way too lost. Let me stop being selfish and understand as well that for me to actually achieve my goal and touch as many businesses that I want to touch, I have to let go of my secrets. You know what I'm saying? I have to teach people all this stuff that I know and the stuff that I developed. And I know that shit because of the trials and tribulations that I went through. So, but nah, man, I'm glad that this shit is, it's really making sense. This really makes me real happy. Let's get you set up. For sure. Okay. And you said you got some clients. You said you got 6 of them already, right?
I got 6 clients, but then I also have all of the people that are going through my coaching program for the credit side of everything. And then I still happen to know some significant people through family relationship. I have people that are actual brokers, large-scale government funding brokers. They're looking for funding to close out their deals.
I want you to think about it like this, because I just got you set up on Infusionsoft, and I want you to play around with this, but I want you to think big picture, because eventually you need to have your own CRM. You need to have your own Infusionsoft for your own business. I want you to, let's close a few deals, and even at a minimum, let's start building your own CRM, because I think your assets are branded in your company's name, right? Your marketing assets?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Miss Mary's going to be working on our platform.
She told me about that. She was like, man, she got a lot of work to do with you. She said she locked in.
Yeah.
We're at a meeting today. Yeah, I got your logo here. It's sustainable wealth. So your Kajabi Do you do video training on there, or what is it? Like, how is it set up?
We haven't had an official launch yet.
Okay.
So, but I have credit courses broken down. We do all of our payment cycling through there. So invoices are written through there. And then I set up meetings through there as for right now. The content is being built out. Right now, there's some credit courses that are on there, which were my understanding, everything that you would need to know to have a better understanding of managing your own credit. I have some things on there pertaining to a private group that is structured already. And other than that, what needs to be done for this is definitely landing pages. Yeah, essentially a landing page. And I need to get my people on creating a funnel for that landing page.
Okay. First of all, you got to read the book Launch. You ever read the book Launch? Yeah. I think it's by, Jeff Walker. You got to read that. You must.
Okay.
Really easy read. You can knock that out this weekend, man. You can even get it on Audible. I used some of his techniques to launch Broker Solutions Academy. I didn't even do that well of a job, but it worked. I was able to generate, I think, $22,000 my first week.
Wow.
You got to read Launch. You got to read Launch. You got to read Launch. Number two, I want to take a look at, because you said you do credit coaches. I'm assuming your credit coach is a personal credit coach training, right? Talk about the 5 things that affect their credit and how to rebuild it.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's videos on there with, what do you got? How do you got it structured? Is it just, how do they go?
Oh no, that's the beginning of it. And it's just me talking in front of a whiteboard, but these are all the things that I needed to absolutely cover. And then I'm going to expand that course into something more professional. That's supposed to be done by the end of May.
Okay. I mean, we can schedule another time where we can talk about that. But yeah, Mary's dope. Mary, you've seen the website. I mean, do you even have a website?
Yeah.
My broker around. She's dope because my website is hosted in Kajabi.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah. It's all in Kajabi, all the order pages, all that stuff. Mary's done all of that stuff. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. Even let me show you this. This is one of the landing pages. I'm telling you, I'm really good at recruiting good talent. Check this out. This is one of the landing pages, funnel pages that she created for me.
Yeah, I see it. I got it. Oh yeah.
This is all Kajabi right here.
See? Yeah, that's, oh wow.
We'll work it out. We'll get it together. Let's do this. Objective. Let's get some clients in the system so we can get some evaluations done. Okay. So we can get that out the way.
Okay.
And then next week, maybe you can start strategizing over the weekend. Maybe after you read Launch, we can have a meeting with Mary, all 3 of us. We can talk about your Kajabi needs and what we need to build out. Okay,
cool.
We'll touch base. Get those clients in the system. Touch base next week and we'll take it from there. All right, man. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Text me once you plug them into the system, okay? All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.